Well, it looks like a lot of the reasons why we were all kind of excited for Morbius is being cut out of the movie for some god apparent reason. This whole thing with just bait and switch and false advertisement, this stuff is starting to get carried away at this point. Hey everybody, I'm Robert Storms and welcome back to the channel once again. If you guys are finding me for the first time, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up and subscribe button. That way you guys can stay up to date on all future content here on the channel. So a lot of this news came out yesterday and I haven't had a chance to actually talk about it until now. But early Morbius reactions from people who got to see this movie early reveals that all of the Easter eggs that we've seen in the trailer, the pictures of Spider-Man on the wall, the painting of Spider-Man on the wall saying murderer, like all those stuff has been completely cut from the movie. Apparently the whole interaction with him and Michael Keaton's Vulture is like not even in the movie. It's like a tag at the end of the movie, like a post-credit scene type thing. And right here you can see Tom Smith here on Twitter said cut scene. Keaton still appears in the end credits, but in a different scene. So it was just snip. So all this stuff that we've seen has all been cut. Like, see, that's the scene I was telling you about, like Peter Parker, Spider-Man murder, right? Because you thought with Spider-Man No Way Home, with him being accused of killing Mysterio, that all that stuff with murder and all that stuff was going on. It was like, oh, well, this link. And something was always fishy about this. Right? Because that is clearly Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Right, so why would that Spider-Man have murder when Tom Holland was like? I was always confused by the marketing of this movie. So many people were like, "Well, what kind of fucking time period is this in?" You have the Vulture from Tom Holland's movie in there. You have Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man with the word murder pasted on across it, and it's supposed to be from it's so clearly weird. Like it was all scrambled up. All of it didn't make sense. You can see the headline where it's like Black Cat, friend or foe. Like all this stuff was just completely removed from the final product of the movie. Now, I don't know if this is a product of the movie being delayed so many times, because if I'm not mistaken, this movie was supposed to be released before Spider-Man No Way Home was released, but all these movies got delayed, and then this movie got delayed again and again and again. And it was like a New Mutant situation where this movie was supposed to come out like 2 years ago, and it just got delayed again and again and again. And then the most important stuff, I would say, the stuff that us fans wanted to go see, to see how they're going to connect this, because we didn't make this shit up. Us as fans, we didn't make this shit up. Sony did this. It wasn't like us just speculating for no reason. It wasn't like us just coming up with shit going, oh yeah, man, this is going to be this, and that. No, Sony put this stuff in their marketing material. They clearly wanted to do that to generate buzz, to get the fans talking, and then when the final product comes out, no, we're not doing that. And this is happening way too much. It's one thing. It's absolutely one thing to have scenes in a trailer that is slightly different than what the end product is. We saw that with Avengers Infinity War, where, all the Avengers, Captain America, the Hulk, they're all running in the woods and whatnot. That's one thing, because that scene's not in the movie, but we got a scene similar to that. The only difference was the Hulk wasn't in there, Bruce Banner was in there, and they wanted to do that to kind of not spoil anything. That is one thing. That's one thing. You're still getting the essence of what that movie is, and what that scene change didn't change anything other than it didn't spoil the fact that the Hulk wasn't in the movie. Whereas this completely changes everything, because they're telling you that, oh yeah, this connects to this connects to that, with No Way Home in the multiverse. Like, so where does this connect? Is this movie in Venom's universe? Is this movie in Tom Holland's universe? Because Michael Keaton still has a cameo in it. Like, what? Because we seen in the trailer where we're like, who are you? Oh, I'm just Venom. I'm just kidding. Your friendly Dr. Morbius here. We've seen that. So is it in the Venom universe? He clearly knows who Venom is. Is that scene deleted as well? Like Michael Keaton's in here, so Michael Keaton, it's so crazy. It is so crazy. And I have to be honest with you. This is a movie that I have lost a lot of interest in even seeing before this news even came out. Again, this movie was supposed to come out over a year ago. And we just got trailer after trailer after trailer to the point where I'm like, I feel like I already seen this damn movie. Like, I don't need to see this thing anymore. And it got delayed again and again. And I guess it's fitting now that the movie comes out April 1st because, hey, Sony, April Fools, all that shit you thought you were getting in the trailer, it's not in the movie. April Fools. I guess it makes sense why they moved it to that release date. So this is really, really bothering me because I know Sony wants to build this Spider-Man-less universe with Venom and Kraven and Morbius and all this stuff. But this movie was already a movie I had zero interest in. I think it's a horrible idea to build solo movies on these villains. Because these aren't anti-heroes. Regardless of what the actors come out and say, Jared Leto's like, oh yeah, he started off as a villain, but he was an anti-hero. Man, I read comic books most of my life. Right? And Morbius was never fighting alongside Spider-Man going, hey, buddy, how you doing? Let's get coffee at the end of the day. No, like, he was always a villain. Yeah, he's a tragic villain. He was still a villain. Same thing goes with Venom, right? Venom wasn't at a rave dropping a mic and shit. Venom was killing bitches, eating brains, trying to kill Spider-Man. Later on, he became Agent Venom, and things started changing. But taking these villains and making their own movies is just stupid. No one wants to see a Morbius or Kraven movie. Venom movie, the idea, although I didn't like it, it can work, and I actually like Venom, so I was willing to give that a shot because I'm a massive Venom fan, so I'm like, all right, I'll give this a shot. But how many people are like, oh man, I'm a diehard Morbius fan. Oh man, I can't wait for that Kraven the Hunter. Let me tell you what now, dang old shit, man. Buh. It's just weird. It's weird. So now that they actually cut out most of this crap from the movie, it really kind of bothers me. But I wonder what you guys think. You know, how do you feel now that Sony basically came out and said, hey, guess what, guys? All that stuff you wanted to see in the movie, well, we cut out all of it. Here, now watch this movie that should have came out almost 2 years ago. Thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you guys think, guys. Also, if you guys can do me a favor, jump over to my gaming channel. Trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. We're at 531 right now. A lot of content over there for you guys to watch. I do videos daily over there. I will have the link in the description box as well as a pinned comment. So if you guys can please go over there, subscribe, I would appreciate it. Until next time, guys, as always, I am Robert Storms, and that is my opinion.